graceful country. Grace by definition means something that is smooth, relaxed, or elegant. So a graceful country could be translated into a country that runs smoothly, a country that is well managed, and a country that people look up to. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I'm going to share with you the fundamentals of building a graceful country. Now there are three main things that I'm going to talk about today, which is a good leader, loyal citizens, and cooperation. So let's talk about leader first. As a leader, you need to remember that you can't really rely on your people too much. Because even if most of your people are obedient, some people will just ruin it for everyone. So you as a leader, you need to make decisions that you know is best for your people, despite what other people think. For example, right, I saw a video of a guy going to the gym in Saudi Arabia. The people there were putting their phones, wallet, car keys, everywhere. It was on the floor, at the bench, even at the counter. But nobody even dared to steal them. You know why? Because the punishment for breaking the laws in Saudi Arabia is so extreme that some people find it too much. But what does that result in? One of the lowest crime rates in the world, making it one of the safest countries to live in. I saw a comment on the gym video. It was made by a guy from America. He said, this is freedom in a controlled society. Say whatever you want, because at the end of the day, they don't have to worry about their personal belongings getting stolen, or getting stabbed, or just walking down the alley, or getting approached by creepy guys in the middle of the street. As a leader, you need to make decisions that will maximize the benefit for both you and your people. Right, moving on to my next point, loyal citizens. Why should one be loyal to his or her own country? It's simply because once you are loyal to something, then you want the best for it and only the best for it. Right. Some people in Indonesia always complain about how this country is not as advanced as other countries, how it can't compete with the countries at the top. Those are the same people that study overseas and work 16-hour-a-day job at Singapore. If you want the best for your country, if you want your country to be able to compete with other countries, then you as a citizen need to make sure you contribute something to your country. Now that all of that is aside, let me talk about parents. Fathers, mothers, stepfathers, whatever you are, if you have been given the responsibility over a child, you need to make sure that he turns into an individual that will contribute to his surrounding. Being the guardian of a child is a bigger responsibility than you think. How or what that child turns out to be in the future is a reflection of the steps that you have taken into raising him. So raise a child that will contribute to his surroundings. That will be the hope of the future generation. That is one of the most crucial steps into building a graceful country. Now moving on to my final point, cooperation. So firstly let's go through cooperation by definition. Cooperation by definition means to work towards the same goal, work together towards the same end, right? So in this context, I'm talking about the cooperation between leaders and citizens. As a citizen, you need to make sure that you give recommendations and ideas to your leader. Maybe your leader don't see the country very clearly, because just the same as how the citizen don't see the country from a leader's viewpoint, the leader also don't see the country from a citizen's viewpoint. So maybe you see some minor issues that people don't even talk about, but has a big impact on the country. Then you as a citizen need to tell the leader about it, so that the leader can find a solution to it. And as a leader, you need to be more open to your citizens. You need to take ideas, recommendations, all of that from your citizens, so that you will build trust with each other. Once you have trust between leader and citizens, it will be easier. They will feel easier to express their ideas, to give recommendations to you, to the leader. That will of course lead to a better, more graceful country. In conclusion, it doesn't matter who you are, what your rank is, how much power you hold. As long as you are breathing, you need to make sure that you contribute something to your country. So that is the end of my speech. Now to end my speech, before I end my speech, I will give a quote from Abraham. It basically said, it goes like this. Don't ask what your country contributes to you. Ask what you contribute to your country. That is all from me. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.